What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Stock Holiday, right back at you again with the latest and the greatest in these cryptocurrency markets. And then do your boy a quick favor and hit that like button. And then do me one more favor and hit that subscribe button. And today we are going to answer a few questions that I have been getting hit with in the inbox, in the private messages. Folks are wondering what's going on. Did we miss the top? Should we have sold at $73,000? Stock Holiday, talk to me. Let me know what's going on. We're going to get into that. We're going to break a few different things down. We are going to answer so many questions pertaining to where we are in this particular cycle. But before we get into that, let's take care of a little bit of housekeeping. Currently today, Bitcoin is at 61,746. The Fear and Greed Index is low. The Fear and Greed Index is almost in the 40s. It's in the 52. I personally love to see a low Fear and Greed Index because that means we have a lot of room to run, a lot of room for cryptocurrency and Bitcoin to pump up as the Fear and Greed Index continues to or starts to rise. So a 52 Fear and Greed Index do not scare me. When I see the fear starts to come into the community, starts to come into cryptocurrency, that's just another signal for me and my group to start buying these doggone dips. And that's what we have been exactly doing. The Bitcoin dominance is at 53.3. We're looking for the Bitcoin dominance to start to get down below 53% to 52%, so forth and so on. But as of right now, the Bitcoin dominance is at 53.3. Now, let's tackle some of the questions that I've been getting. And shout out to all the new members who have joined the Patreon, who have been asking me so many questions because there are a lot of new folks who this is their first cycle. This is their first time in a 4-year cycle. So they've been joining the Patreon. They've been asking me so many questions in the private messenger, which is a key and very important tool for you to use, especially if you're a newbie. So shouts out to the entire Patreon crew over there in the locker room. I see you. I see you. But currently, like I say, right now, Bitcoin is $61,000. Folks are wondering, did we miss the top, Coach? What's going on? Should we have it sold at $73,000? That was the new all-time high. We saw the meme coins. The meme coins was exploding. Folks was making 10x, 50x. Coach, you even saw AIOZ network go from 1 penny and get to $1.05. You're talking about 105x. Coach, what's going on? Should we have it sold then? Did we miss the top? Will all our gains continue to decrease? Will we continue to lose our money? Every day I'm opening up my account, I'm seeing a decline. I'm seeing these coins continue to pump red. What's going on? We were looking for the Bitcoin halving. We thought the Bitcoin halving was really going to make the entire market start to explode. Nothing is happening, Coach. How come we ain't getting rich? How come I don't see nobody buying no Lamborghinis? What's going on? I don't even see nobody going to the moon, Coach, like the last cycle, like I heard about. What is going on? So my answer to all this and what I've been telling a lot of the newbies and a lot of the folks over there in the Patreon is that to relax and be patient. Being patient is one of the key components that you can have during this particular Bitcoin cycle, especially so recent after the Bitcoin halving. We know we are only 3 to 4 weeks into the Bitcoin halving. We are very early. No need to panic. No need to be scared. Like I say, fret not. We know what's going on. We've been studying the charts. We understand the 4-year cycle like never before, but we also understand that this particular cycle is a little bit different. So we will not be caught slipping thinking that things is going to line up exactly the same as the previous cycles. We know they're going to be a little bit of a little bit different. It's going to be definitely not going to be the same. So we're not going to fool ourselves thinking things are going to line up exactly the same as the previous market have been running. But like I say, we did see $53,000. We did see the market dip down to $56,000. That was a 25% correction. There will be pullbacks. There will be corrections all throughout this entire bull market. So we understand that is part of the cycle. That's part of the process. we embrace the pullbacks because that give us the opportunity to buy back in at these lower prices, which is what we have been doing, which is what we have been taking advantage of, buying these dips, because we know after the dips, after the free and greed index get low to 52, 53, 51, we know we will see an increase. We will start to see major profits, major gains, and major multipliers. If you go back and look at the previous cycle from 2020, 2021, that's why I say it's always good to do your own research. It's always good to check the previous cycles and see how things are lining up. Then you can do a great comparison to what to expect and what we should kind of be looking out for during this current cycle. We know the previous Bitcoin halving was May 2020. The price was $9,000. In August of 2020, the price got to $12,000. So that was a $3,000 increase, a 25% increase in Bitcoin, which was great. And we saw in September 2020, the price pulled right back down to $9,000. So in May 2020, it was $9,000. And in September 2020, it pulled right back down to $9,000. And if you take a look at the Bitcoin halving price for 2024, you know our price was $63,700. As of today, we're $61,700, $62,000. So we're still lined up. We're still trading sideways. We're still early, only 3 to 4 months into the Bitcoin halving. So things are doing exactly what it's supposed to be doing. We did see a 25% correction when we hit 73,000. We did see a correction and a pullback of 25% to $56,000. So things are looking good, things are looking healthy, and things are looking normal. So we're not panicking as long as the 4-year cycle trends continue to line up like they have been. We are not going to panic. Now, when things get to being too different, then we will start to do further analysis and start to change up the game plan. But until then, we are sticking to the script, sticking to the game plan, and that's the way we'll continue to dominate this 2024-2025 bull market. So the previous Bitcoin halving started off at $9,000. We saw it pump up to $12,000, and then we saw in September 2020 it corrected right back down to the starting point at $9,000. And then what happened? After that doggone correction, we started to see altcoin season. We started to see things go parabolic. Bitcoin was at $19,000 in December 2020. Now the Bitcoin halving was May 2020. It started off at $9,000. In December of 2020, Bitcoin hit $19,000 6 months later. That's why I tell everybody, relax. We're not going to panic. This is part of the process. This is what Bitcoin have been doing every 4 years, every 4 cycles. In April of 2021, we seen Bitcoin hit $63,000. So it went from May 2020, $9,000. 11 months later, April 2021, Bitcoin was at $63,000. Now that is the power of a Bitcoin halving. That's the power of a supply shock, and that is what has been happening every doggone cycle. This is the 4th cycle we are currently in. That's what's been happening the previous 3 cycles. We're going to expect something similar to happen this cycle. So we've done a great amount of research. We're trusting the process. We have our plays dialed in. Things are lined up. Things are in position. We are ready. We are being patient, and we are just sitting back waiting for the doggone fireworks to start to kick off. We know it's still early. We did not miss the top at $73,000. Yeah, we saw the meme coin start to pump, but we understand that that was a supply shock from the spot Bitcoin ETF. We pumped up to $73,000. We saw Bitcoin started to move in an aggressive fashion, so we're expecting to continue to see Bitcoin move in a aggressive fashion. So I'm expecting a doggone super cycle. 61,000, this is nothing. I'm expecting this thing to really start to explode. Like we say, 5 months down the line, 11 months down the line, things are going to be out of control. I can't wait. Like we said, we've already been waiting years for the Bitcoin halving. So another 11 months, 18 months before we get to the doggone top is nothing. You know, we're just waiting for our portfolio to really place us in a different tax bracket to really set us off to financial freedom, which is what it is all about. Now, a lot of folks are wondering how they're going to play it. A lot of folks are just playing it safe. A lot of folks are just buying the top 50 coins. They do not want to have too much volatility. They don't want to mess with the low cap coins. They don't want to mess with the DGM plays. All they want to do is mess with the top 50 plays. They'll be cool with having a 5x, 7x, 10x of their portfolio. They just want to play it safe because their risk tolerance is not that high, and that's understandable. Sometimes, a lot of folks have $100,000, $1,000,000. They do not want to risk losing that type of money, so their risk tolerance is not like some others who don't have as much to lose. So they're just playing it safe. They're buying the top 50 coins. Then you have some folks, they are trying to be more clever. They're trying to do more of an exploit. They're trying to exploit the market for the most part. They are focusing on the mid cap plays. They don't want to mess with the DGN plays. They don't want to mess with the low cap plays. They don't want to take that risk, but they also want to make more than a 6x. They want to make more than a 10x. They kind of want to be in the middle. So what they've been doing, they have been focusing on more of the mid cap plays, more of the layer 2 plays. Instead of the layer 1 plays like Solana, they'll get into layer 2 plays like Dog with Hat or something like that. Instead of a layer 1 play like Cosmos, they'll get into plays like AKT, which is Add Cash Network, and that's on the Cosmos layer 2. So that's how a lot of folks have been playing that. But like I say, we're still early. This is just the calm before the doggone storm. Nobody is panicking. We have not missed the top at $73,000. Things are still going to plan. Things are still going the exact course that we have been predicting, what we have been lining up, what we have been scheduling out as far as 3 weeks, 4 weeks from the Bitcoin halving, what we're expecting months after the Bitcoin halving, what we are to do throughout this bull market. Continue to buy the dips, continue the dollar cost average into your favorite plays, or if your portfolio and your bag is already set, all you do is kick your feet back, put your hands behind your head, and you relax. And once the top get in, you will be pulling out exponential gains, making crazy profits. So if this is your first time in the doggone cryptocurrency market, come on over there and join us in the Patreon. We would love to see you over there. We have a great community of like-minded folks who love to talk about cryptocurrency all day, every day. I would love to hold your hand, guide you over there. You can have direct access to me in the private direct messages. But like I say, I just come to y'all every evening just to continue to give y'all that good motivation. Coming to y'all every evening to give y'all that good encouragement. And that's all I got for you on this one. It's your boy Stock Holiday, and I'm out.